All right, look, I'm just gonna be honest here. I don't remember what we talked about, but we are back with another episode of the Quigley podcast. I once again also don't know what the number of that episode is. Really missing on this one, but I did have to make it because I also forgot to make the intro. My bad. So, yeah, you guys will figure it out as you watch. Here it is. What is going on, everybody? We are back with another week of the Quigley podcast. I don't know why I'm getting laughed at right as I start my intro. What are you trying to do? Throw me off? This is a good intro right here.
My bad.
We got stuff to talk about. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to talk about. I know one thing, but I always feel like we have at least some idea of the topics, and we only have one topic.
I mean,
but it's a good one.
It is a good topic, but I mean, nothing's happening right now.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Everybody's prepping for DreamHack. There's a bunch of scrims going on. We're gonna talk about the Xbox thing at GDC, which obviously hits me a little closer to home than it probably does Ben, because that's my conference right there.
Okay. When are we gonna go?
When are we gonna go? Next year.
Yeah, me and you. Okay, where's it at?
I think it moves.
Oh, I thought it was like a yearly thing. You know where I really want to go?
It is a yearly thing, but I don't think it's the same venue.
You know where I really want to go? To the College Halo Championship, but they haven't announced a date or a time or
Yeah, Connor, give me some. Here, let me see where the GDC is at. San Francisco.
Okay.
Maybe it's at
Is it always there?
Maybe it is.
I'm not trying to go to San Francisco, bro. Doesn't that place suck?
I don't know. I've never been. Have you been?
Sorry if anybody's in for San Francisco. I am not a ball knower of San Francisco. So if it's a nice place, I am very sorry for the terrible take. But if it is not a nice place, then I'm not apologized.
So over 30,000 attendees, over 1,000 speakers, over 700 sessions, over 400 partners.
Dang. I mean, I remember at a time when it was like just a couple studios hanging out. You know what I mean? Like that's huge. It is.
This is a lot bigger than I think.
Yeah. Oh, I did see that they announced, which like I don't get the whole like announcement thing because it's the same time every year. But Summer Game Fest is coming back, of course.
Yeah,
that'd be cool to watch and see some new stuff coming around.
Yeah, that's when they tell us they're dropping Halo.
That is not when they're going to tell us they're dropping Halo.
Why not?
Because we're not getting another Halo until they drop Halo 2 remastered. You know what I mean? Like it's.
I mean, I put CDC location.
CDC? Okay, I'm not going to the CDC. Let's be real here.
No, I guess it always is. Maybe it always is.
Okay.
So, I mean, if we ever want to go to San Francisco,
I could be persuaded. Like, I'm not against it.
I mean,
I just, I don't really know. Like,
like
I feel like usually when I go to like events and things, like there's something else worth being there for, and like. I don't really know if there's anything worth going to San Francisco. Now, like, if that's really a cool event, like, I'm not going to say I won't go. I just,
would you like to job title? VP.
That's my job title?
It's mine.
Woo! Look at me. I'm moving up. VP of something.
I gotta sign up to get a pass. How does this event work?
What event? GDC?
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Wait, so can you already get tickets for next year? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know.
Oh. Okay.
I just want to see pass. How much? It's making me create a lot of stuff. I just wanted to see pass prices, man. But I feel like this is like an event that you kind of would want to go to, especially with our first topic, what Xbox has done.
I'm excited about this first topic, which could be the only topic, but hopefully it'll spring off and we'll get more topics.
True. But it's I feel like, and this could be just me being me.
Hmm.
Um, Xbox hasn't been in a GDC in like a decade.
Really?
No, because they had their own show for a while.
Oh yeah, I guess they did always have Xbox at E3.
I think Xbox game studios, like others, like the studios attached to like Bethesda and stuff, have been there, but
Hmm.
Xbox themselves had a booth or have a booth. It's still going on. It doesn't end until the 13th. Um, so it's one of those things where, um, looking at it, it's kind of a big deal because I mean, who expected it? Because I think everybody's been posting it. We got the name of the new project with its Project Helix, and you made a hilarious tweet with Pokemon coming out. It was pretty funny.
Thank you, thank you,
Um,
thank you.
so
Glad you liked it. Glad you found it without me having to point it out to you.
it's true. It's true. Yo, oh my god, I could put
What?
pod.
What?
I could put podcaster. It's crazy. This is cool.
Imagine the Quigley live prediction show or the Quigley podcast live at GDC.
I mean, it's
I
kind of
have often thought, I know like not a lot of people probably know this, but like where we both attended or you still are, Full Sail has their like Hall of Fame event. I will not go into detail too much on what we think right now at the moment, but
Garbo.
they
Sorry.
it used to be much better, but it's still an event and they have panelists and people coming in, speaking about their industries and things like that. Like, man, what about me and you, bro? We need to get in next year, Let's go talk about what it's like making the most scuffed podcast in college history,
I wonder if we could do that. Okay, so
I come for one like we both come for like a completely different reason, and we just show up to one of the panels and we're like, yeah, we're the panelists for this one, and they're like, oh, what do you guys do? And we're like, oh, we do like what this panel's about. We somehow get in, and they're like, all right, guys, so this is quantum physics, and we have some incredible scientists here today, and then you just get look at each other like.
like, where are we?
And we're like, yo, guys, we actually run a podcast.
I have the prices of the passes.
Okay.
I wish you could see my face right now. For everybody, Ben can't see my face,
He can see mine though.
but here I'm gonna let you. How much do you think it was? Do you think it is
Oh, I'm guessing like $1,000 a person. It's got to be expensive.
for the festival, which is the full GDC experience?
Mm-hmm.
Which is access to all conference content,
Yep.
entry to the festival hall and network space,
Okay.
social mixers, developers concert, IGF awards, which is like something cool for me. Game Developers Choice Awards, citywide activations and official partner events, complimentary pop-up light bites and drinks, AI-powered networking via the GDC event app,
Oh.
and exclusive discounts on hotels. You have to pay $1,200. $1,200 for that. That's a lot. I mean, for a week. It's a week event that you go to. $1,200 for the pass. And they feed.
Yikes.
I mean, you get a lot
Yeah,
of, you get food and
12.
stuff. So
I mean, yeah, I see that. That does make sense. But like
like
on the other, like,
there's a
is there a
lot for
cheaper alternative?
no.
Okay, so here's my gripe with that. This is supposed to be a huge networking opportunity for game developers.
Yes.
What game developer is just throwing out $1,200? I mean, like, sure, there's some, but like, what, like, new entry level game dev, like, who's trying to get more into the space, trying to show off what they can do, talk about stuff, like, can just blast $1,200? You know what I mean?
That's true.
You got devs like taking out loans at the bank to go to GDC.
See,
Like,
it says exclusive discounts at hotels. I just wonder what it is, right? And technically, going to this event probably does justice in the networking department for us. Like, if we were to go, it would.
yeah.
I mean, I guess there is a smaller one, but it gives you two things, which is a 1-year GDC Vault subscription I don't know what that means. I guess that's all the
Oh, that's
the
it. Like
videos and
gives you the
stuff.
VOD like in a
Yeah,
vault.
yeah. And then access to the event app for the network. Two things for that. That is the digital version, which means you don't go to the physical event. You
How much
can
is that one?
$800.
What?
um,
$400 off. Wow, and I don't even get to go into the venue. Like what?
but
Okay.
you get to post event stuff. Post event on demand access for the learning and insight of GDC. So technically, GDC is not public, right? Like we can't go and watch a live GDC thing,
Yeah.
from my
Unless it's like
knowledge.
streamed somewhere else, like if like they have like a special stream or something.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but like a lot of this stuff is personal for people listening, and I guess it's the life we live in, um, the game development world. There's one other pass, and it's called the Game Changer Pass. But it's $2,500.
I thought we were going lower.
And this says take your GDC experience to the next level. All festival pass perks, which the festival pass is the 1,200, plus elevated access, exclusive space, and personalized opportunities throughout the week.
Okay.
So you get the 1 year vault subscription, which is a $649 value, is what they're valuing that at.
Okay.
You get a daily picnic lunch at something called Herba Benu Gardens. $100 value a day.
That must be an expensive place. I ain't gonna lie.
Right. Access to Luminary Speaker Series. I don't know what that is. Up to 10.
Like only certain times those speakers are there or something. Like what is that?
Yeah, I have no idea. Up to 10.
Can they quit using all this jargon?
Literally, I'm trying to like figure it out.
Sorry, continue. I keep cutting you off.
Up to 10 double opt-in facilitated meetings. Don't know what that means.
Me neither.
But maybe it's like a one-on-one with like Bethesda. Or not really a one-on-one, but you know what I mean. Exclusive lounges and workspaces at the festival. Why would I be working?
These are the questions that I'm wondering. Yeah, this sounds. I mean, like I imagine it's probably a very good opportunity for a game developer, but I question the idea of like,
get
why
this.
does it cost so much?
I mean, you get the keynotes thing. You get priority entry to keynotes, concert awards, and the GDC store. So skip line access. You have fast pass. You have the fast pass at the event. Reserved area at the social mixer. So instead of just being at the social mixer, you got a reserved area. Get this, you ready? This is the prime time item right here. Premium tote bag.
Brother, what is this?
$2,500.
What is this, bro?
I need to stop myself.
This is insane. This is insane.
And I could buy that right now and only go for 2 days.
I'm sorry. Like, I'm just going to go ahead and say this now. If I was ever walking down the street and I saw some dude walking with a tote that he paid $2,500 for, I would actually like trip out. I would trip out.
That is actually insane. But
that is criminal.
Let's dive into some of the Xbox stuff that kind of benefits us.
Okay.
Like Xbox, like, and people got to realize, like, Halo is a Microsoft item, but it's like also a game that was technically built for console, not necessarily for PC, and it all started there. So, like, I want the community to kind of think about that. Like, this is kind of getting excited for them announcing Project Helix, which is what Halo is probably like. That's their goal line. Like, Halo Studios' goal line here is what Project Helix is developing, because they're gonna have to make a game that goes on Project Helix.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Once I say this, you'll understand.
Okay.
Project Helix is going to have a custom AMD chip. So not a chip that you can get in your desktop or anything. They have a custom AMD chip. They have next gen AMD FSR, which is like frame generation and stuff. Let's see. This is their quote for this. Okay. Order of magnitude.
$2,500 and you get a tote.
Criminal. Order of magnitude increase in ray tracing performance. That's what Xbox is saying. So up to and including path tracing.
Okay.
Don't necessarily know what their goal is with that. And then in 2027, alpha versions of Project Helix are being sent to developers.
Oh.
So does that mean like early 2027 that, which obviously Halo Studios has to be on that list. They are owned by Microsoft, Xbox.
Do they have to be? Like, oh, let's be real here. They don't have to be.
It would be dumb.
I mean, yeah, we've seen them do dumb. Okay, I'm gonna quit trying to be the pessimistic guy here. I'll yay, they're gonna give it to Halo Studios. Woo!
But it's like, I think this is like really cool.
Yeah, 1000%.
These pictures are horrible though.
Okay.
Project Helix will have broad industry support with Steam, Nintendo Switch, PS5, PS4, Unreal Engine, Unity, and more. So, just like we kind of speculated, the next set of consoles is probably more like a PC.
Mm-hmm.
But this right here, being live at an event, is like, they're like, hey, there's broad industry support. Be like, hey, playing with people on PS5, Nintendo Switch, Steam, everything. Like, they're gonna have it there. Don't need to worry about that. They're kind of prioritizing that connection with like cross-platform stuff. And there was a sneak peek of something that was posted by Microsoft Game Dev. And it was called XDK. So I think the next Xbox, maybe, or a tester Xbox.
Why? I thought Helix was supposed to be the next Xbox. Am I trolling?
No, like the beta version of it.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, okay.
Or it was the like, because they showed off. I don't know if anybody ever had looked into this. They showed off the history of Xbox essentially. With like what the consoles were. But yes, okay, here we go. Yeah, I found it. The XDK is a prototype Xbox. It is called it stands for Xbox Development Kit, the environment used by studios to develop for Xbox. So it is an Xbox essentially. It looks like an Xbox One, but it's a dev kit with like PC buttons on it.
Looks like an Xbox, feels like an Xbox, plays like an Xbox. It's probably an Xbox.
This is kind of cool looking. I mean, you should look it up.
Project what now?
No, just look up GD. Are you on Twitter?
I can be.
If you look up just like GDC Xbox and you scroll down a little bit, you'll get to see the XDK. And it's the kit that looks like it's going to go to studios to develop on an Xbox. Or at least the prototype, like what they're showing off.
Oh, okay. XDK. It does kind of look like a 1X.
Yeah. So
imagine if that's what like they just like made a 1X, just kind of painted it a little different. We're like, yeah, this is the
they were like, this is it.
The original like wouldn't turn on. They were like, oh shoot, get the backup out. Get the backup out. We'll just tell them that it's not ready to work right now.
You remember that, right? Or no, you weren't alive, bro.
What?
When they announced Xbox, the very first Xbox, Bill Gates went on stage and it didn't turn on.
Yikes.
Um,
Imagine though, because like at that point in time, gaming was kind of scary still, like people weren't really fully into it yet. Like if it happened nowadays, like it would get memed, but everybody's still gonna buy it. Like back
yeah,
then, you were still trying to get people involved. Like and
yeah.
they're like, oh, this like expensive device I can buy, and then you open it up and it's like, oh, okay, they couldn't even get their own system to turn on.
There's a documentary out there, and Halo is a big part of that documentary. Um,
Was it the making of Xbox one? I think I
yeah,
saw that one.
on like Netflix or something or
Yeah, I
somewhere.
think I had to watch that one for a class one time or something like that.
But Halo's a big part of it. But really funny that you said that just off of a whim. Like you weren't quoting nothing. You just said like he turned it on.
Yeah,
it didn't work.
I can
Um,
imagine.
but now let's talk about probably what we were most excited for, which is the backwards compatibility leaks that we're getting.
Whoa. We don't know if it's backward compatibility. It could be a full upscaling. We don't know.
Well, everybody's tweeted backwards compatibility.
Okay, well, but we don't know.
I'm just saying everything
Alright,
that's coming
well,
out is
if you
backwards
want to go with
compatibility.
what everybody else is saying, we'll go with what everybody else is saying. I'll trust you in the process here.
We're not getting an upscale of Halo 5.
It would go so crazy though. Imagine 120 FPS,
I'm just saying.
120 frames, 120 FOV. Let me lock in.
I'm just saying. Um, the direct Xbox. That's funny. They have it at the GDC. You can see the original Xbox. Um, but
Hmm.
oh, this is actually Xbox's first dev summit at
Oh, okay.
GDC. They have six
That's actually pretty
sessions.
cool. They're
Um,
big, man. They're big.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Anywho, the backwards compatibility stuff and the games coming to Game Pass that we've been hearing, um, or at least the picture that was leaked, or what we
Hmm.
saw, was showing off a lot of games, and Halo 5 was one of those images in the background. So a lot of stuff that's coming out is that this project, we scroll up here, is going to be, pull this up, is going to have backwards compatibility with legacy Xbox games, original assets, and a full game library support. There's a lot of the leaks going on.
I like that. I like that.
So, and this is essentially like a preview show that was happening, and kind of the notes being leaked, right, and being created.
Yeah.
Um, and a lot of AI rendering. Obviously, everybody, we have to accept it, but the the games coming in, like you might be able to play like the original Fables on Xbox. I like
Oh, so they're kind of doing like what PlayStation did with their thing. Like
right.
they're bringing back like classics.
Yeah, like a lot of
Okay.
legacy games are going to be playable.
Okay.
And in that photo that we saw that Super gave us, Halo 5 might officially be just playable on Xbox Game Pass. And the console itself might have backwards compatibility possible. So if you have a disc, might be able to just play the game.
This would go insane. This would actually go insane.
I 100% agree. I mean, when did the last console come out? 2020, right? 2021,
Uh,
2020. I'm looking at it right here.
yeah, you got it.
2020 is when the last Xbox came out. The refrigerator.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, it
So
was because you're right because everybody thought Infinite was going to be like a launch game, and it wasn't. But technically, it was like around the same time.
yeah, everybody was like, yeah. So
Yeah. Okay.
it was 2020 that we got the refrigerator Xbox and the digital Xbox. Like we got all that. So it's been 6 years, and developers aren't getting something till an alpha version of Helix until 2027. It's been alpha, and for anybody out there, I'll say this for the listeners because I had to do 50 classes on this thing. If it's
Okay.
alpha, you're supposed to test alpha consistently. Like alpha is a consistent. It's literally it does not work product. You get the major bugs, and then you go to beta, then you get the like not made like major bugs for a beta, but like the alpha is a lot of testing. Um, so developers out there, if anybody's listening, that'd be pretty cool. Use
GDC.
yeah, exactly, right? Um, use this thing that they're going to send you. So Bethesda, Halo Studios, use it, test it out, because I mean, you didn't get an Xbox? I know there's PS5 behind you, but you didn't get an Xbox.
I have an Xbox One. Remember, I have the Halo 5 edition.
For the you have the refrigerator?
No, the Xbox One. The refrigerator is the Xbox X.
Do you have the refrigerator?
No.
So you didn't get the refrigerator?
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying I've never had an Xbox. I thought you okay.
I mean, like, say
You mean like with the
PS5.
new gen stuff, stuff. Yeah. You're correct. Because like everything that's on Xbox, I can play on my PC. You know what I mean? Like PlayStation has like console exclusives that don't come out on PC until like a year or two later. You know?
True, that's true. Can you name a few?
The Last of Us.
Oh,
well, that came out like a long time ago. But if we're talking about newer games, like The Last of Us Part 2 didn't come out, and Part 1 didn't come out till like way later. Returnal.
What's that?
The new Death Returnal?
Yeah.
Oh, bro. Returnal, it's like a bullet hell like shooter.
Oh.
Returnal goes crazy, bro. Yeah. Let's see. Returnal. The new Death Stranding. I think it's supposed to be coming soon to PC. Like I'm trying to. There's one that just had. Oh, the God of War Ragnarok came on PC. Like they're doing it like a year or two after like initial release and stuff. You know.
Oh, I didn't know that. Honestly.
Yeah.
Did not know that. Yeah.
It's like a lot of these games you're able to play, but it's just way later, and they didn't start doing that till recently. So I mean, when I bought the PS5, it was because they weren't doing that at all. You know.
Oh, okay. I got you. I'm following. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have either.
Why not?
So when the Xbox came out, it had a lot of issues hardware wise.
Yeah, true.
Which I would like to say, we open Xboxes all the time at work.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what's inside an Xbox X, the refrigerator one?
Probably like what is in some people's computers.
No, I mean like branding. There's branding in there.
Oh, is there actually? That's kind of crazy.
There's a Master Chief helmet.
What?
Like branded on one of the parts. Like if you open it.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Let me see if I can. Let me see if
That's
I can find
pretty
it.
Cool.
Or Halo EE4.
I guess that's just one of those things where, like, you know, if you aren't in that realm of stuff, you wouldn't never know that. But like, it's there for the proud and few that actually see it. You know.
Well, the funny thing is I didn't know that. Master Chief helmet inside Xbox Series X. It's on the top fan hub. And it's his helmet. It's his helmet from Infinite.
That's actually pretty cool.
So like if you open an Xbox, that's what you see. You see his helmet. And I think it's crazy. The Series S is on the PSU cartridge, the helmet. So it is it is something that they went ham on. You know what I mean?
I did not know that. That's insane.
And that's one of those things where it's like, again, Halo is just so cool. Like that. I mean, Xbox in some capacity cares about it, but
true. In some, yeah, I like the way you said that. I like the way you're thinking here.
In some capacity, the people who make the Xboxes is like, well, we have to have this.
They know their roots,
right? And it's not in the Halo 5 the refrigerator Xbox or Infinite or whatever that rare one is.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally the black refrigerator Xbox you can open up, and Master Chief's helmet is there. And I was blown away when I did it because I said, "Wait a minute, my boy!" Like I was, fair. I was
You
locked
just
in.
opened the thing up. You were like, wait.
Yeah, I was tripping because we were getting something out of it for a customer.
What they put into it?
I think they were swapping hard drives or something.
Oh,
They
okay. I
were,
was about to say.
and to take apart an Xbox, you have to take apart the whole thing. There's not like a panel you open like the PS5. Like that side panel on your PS5, I can rip open and do
Yeah, I can
whatever.
pull this side off, and I can pull the screw off of the
Yeah. So it's like the PS5 was like the Xbox. You have to take the whole thing essentially apart to get to that storage drive. But I think that part's like really cool. But where was I at? I got so locked into the Master Chief thing. Um, oh, the 7 years thing. Been a long time. Been a long time since we've had a next gen console. Like I feel like just yesterday, next gen consoles were the conversation. I mean, Halo Infinite feels like just yesterday was a conversation when it was coming out.
That's
But
true.
how do you feel about? And I'm going to quote this real quick.
Oh boy.
And this is a quote from their. Do you remember when originally at one of the Xbox showcases, um, they said, what did they say? They like brought back the backwards compatibility. I think it was on the Xbox One, where it was like you can go in here and play like Rare Replay, for example, and they had a whole backlog
Yeah.
of throwback games. But then it kind of
Died.
It died, and we weren't actually getting like consistent rollbacks of throwback games.
Yeah, I remember that.
And this is a quote: "We're committing to keeping games from 4 generations of Xbox playable for years to come. As part of our 25th anniversary later this year, we'll be rolling out new ways to play some of the most iconic games from our past." That's by the VP of Next Generation, Jason Ronald, in his presentation. So, I mean,
Good old Ronald. Hello.
the way you said that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But it's just one of those things. And they also announced an Xbox mode for Windows 11 PCs.
It could be coming soon. It could be coming very soon. Wait, an Xbox mode, like
an Xbox mode is what they're calling it.
Okay, so then yes, we're gonna be able to play Halo 5, like without a doubt. Because if we can boot up our Xbox mode on PC, then you can play Halo 5.
Well, see, there's no actual leaks for what this Xbox mode is.
That feels like a cop out.
Well, because they just came out with the Xbox ROG Ally, which is a PC in your hand.
That is true. That is true. They did just do that.
So, and from our knowledge, or at least from the presentation, it's just a rebrand of the full screen Xbox experience. So, like if I bring up the Xbox app and I do all that, but I think the whole idea is to bridge that gap of console and PC being one thing for Xbox. But it's really a question of, are we going to be seeing more Xbox 360 titles playable on Windows 11? Because they're doing all this to kind of make these changes. Hasn't been 100% confirmed yet. I mean, I can look at it here, because it would be huge, like very huge if they did that. But it also, and this is,
it would be huge.
How much do you have a Switch?
Crazy.
Do you have a Switch at all?
I got a Switch 1.
Okay, so on the Switch, if you have a Nintendo subscription, you can play the classic games, right? You can play the classic consoles.
Yeah, the ones that yeah.
Well, I mean, obviously you can still emulate a lot of those, like Pokemon we can emulate, but they just added Fire Red and Leaf Green, you know? So
I have no clue what you're talking about. I would never emulate a Pokemon game like that. That would be terrible to the world of video games.
Yeah, Nintendo, we wouldn't do that. Well, I think this is Xbox battling emulation
Okay.
because a lot of people are making mods and changes and taking like the classic games and reviving servers so you could go play them. I think this is Xbox's way of saying, "Hey, no." I mean, look at the Halo 5 cheat that we just found
Cease
out.
and desist.
Yeah. They're like, "Here, just have this." You know what I mean? Like it's just I think it's Xbox, and this is me personally. Like I could be completely backwards on this. I think it's Xbox's way of being like, "You don't need to cheat. Here you go."
That's fair. That
Yeah,
is fair enough.
but tell me how excited you are for a potential Halo 5 PC launch.
I've been waiting, honestly. I mean, in general, I mean, okay, I'm saying I'm waiting, like we may not even get it, but if it came out, I'm there day one. Um,
Okay.
I mean, I really enjoyed H5. Like, I of course wasn't playing competitive at the time, but that was like the first Halo that like I played myself. You know what I mean? Like H3, H4 was just me like, like LAN parties. Like we're all at like one friend's house and we're all
Right.
playing on the same TV split screen. Like that was the first Halo where like I had my own Xbox, I had my own Halo, like I was playing online myself. Like, you know what I mean? Um, Maybe not the greatest of Halos. Like I'm not, you know what I mean? Like I don't get all the people who are like it's like the COD cycle of like this game is garbage, and then like 2 to 3 years later you're looking back and you're like maybe this wasn't that bad. Like it wasn't great. Like we like stop doing this thing where you're looking back trying to make it what it was. Like it was not the best on a competitive level,
Correct.
but it
Correct.
it definitely wasn't the worst Halo we've seen. You know what I mean? Like let's
Yes.
keep it real here. Not
Well,
even
yeah.
close to the worst Halo we've ever seen.
Yeah, because Halo 4 was the worst one.
Halo 4 does exist.
And
But we all know that
mm,
Halo 4 is better than Halo 3, so
you can't see my face, but I'm upset. Um,
oh man, I love rage baiting.
I agree in a sense of I think Halo 5 would be huge.
Mhm.
Because we have every Halo on PC. We have the mobile
That is true. I
games.
didn't think about it like that.
We have the mobile games. We have the um RTS games. We
You
have
play those on PC?
yeah, pretty sure.
Fair enough.
Pretty
Fair
sure
enough.
they're on Game Pass.
I'm not playing a mobile Halo game, but I mean, cool for those that do.
But like you like both Halo Wars, Spartan Assault. You have every Halo on MCC, and we're missing one that was quite literally developed by the studio that we have making our next Halo.
Yep.
Why
True
like
that.
why don't we have Halo 5? It doesn't make it's all in the same engine. They didn't change engines. So it is weird that we don't have it and we could. I don't
Yeah.
know necessarily if that's a Halo problem, a Halo Studios problem, or an Xbox problem. We got a lot of questions here that they
I feel like
prob-
that's got to be a Halo problem, right? Like that's
I don't know.
you don't. You sure?
I mean,
'Cause I feel like that's an easy one.
I
That's a
guess
Halo Studios problem.
okay.
Let's keep it real.
Yeah, Halo Studios is the problem. It's the problem. Halo Studios is the
They are
problem.
the problem. They are the problem.
Man, um, oh wow, this was just tweeted 4 hours ago.
Oh.
On Unified Engine is the game engine
Mhm.
for Xbox, is what they're calling this.
What?
Unreal, Unity, Breastspoke, etc. be utilized through their development, that Xbox development thing,
Yeah.
XDK, or whatever.
Oh, okay. So so
We'll be
so
able to
is
use.
that just like the conglomeration of the
Yep,
things that they're allowing? Okay.
yep, and I think they're all going to be usable on that product that they had. Um, that was just tweeted. Sorry, I got excited.
Okay.
Again, all these things like it looks like we're making a thing for Halo Studios to capitalize here, man. To capitalize on the product that they have.
There we are.
I mean, I'm watching them. But it looks like they're trying to combine just the platform Xbox and Windows as one is their main sell.
I think that's personally like a good. I mean, because if anyone doesn't know, like by now, these companies are not making a profit off of their consoles. Like their consoles they're selling at a loss. They're making their profit off of subscriptions and games, right? Like software is always going to be the main profit goal. And so like it's the same thing with like all these like I had to do like an assignment with this one time. Like it's the same thing with like printer companies now. Like a lot of these printer companies like HP and like that, like they're starting these like subscriptions where you can have like ink sent to you every month when it like starts to get run low.
Right.
And it's like they're selling their printers at a loss so that then they get people to pay for the subscription, or the people are going to pay for paper that's their branding paper, or their ink that's their branding ink, and that's how they make like a lot of their money back. And it's like that's the same thing with consoles. Like these consoles are not making that much money because they're selling closer to a loss or closer to right at value. And so it's like I think this is Xbox's kind of transition where they're really trying to deep dive into that of like, hey, here's this new thing. Like, we want to make this cool, but at the same time, like, this is our deep dive into, hey, we want you to get Game Pass. We want you to buy our games. We want you to play our games, whether it be on PC, whether it be on PlayStation, whether it be on Helix or whatever it's actually going to be called,
I really want to know the name of it. I want to know what they settle on.
Let's see. We had Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox One X, then we had Xbox X. I'm thinking like they're gonna go with like some Roman numerals or something. Xbox I.
But I mean, looking at it, so they showed their development model before everything. Which was Xbox had their Xbox, PC had their PC, and like Xbox had their own optimized engine, PC had their own optimized engine. And now it's all together.
Yep.
I just wonder what that means for console kids. Because they're basically, this looks like they're buying a PC. They're buying a PC.
Yeah, I mean, like I think that's kind of the trajectory that we're going is like I mean, like let's just keep it real. Like the meme is alive. PC Master Race. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
Everyone at this point knows. I mean, and like I said earlier, like literally the only reason to buy a console would be a Switch or a PlayStation right now because of those exclusives. And it's like I think that as some of these developers start to really try to branch off and give, I mean, of course, Nintendo's always they're never gonna be on PC. Let's just be real, they're not. But like, I could definitely see a day, not in the near future, but at some point where Sony is like, hey, you know what? Like this is a good, this is a good play. Like I know people are saying that the PS6 is supposed to be more like a PC, do I think that means that it's going to be to this extent where like you're going to be able to play all your PC games on it and such? Like probably not, I think they're still going to want to keep you in their wheelhouse, but I think it opens up a lot of potential and opportunity where we didn't really have before, right. Especially looking at the future of I guess what you would say is like the console war, if that's even really in existence anymore,
Right. I mean, there's a lot happening, obviously, in the background. That new CEO's got a big order in front of her, and
true. They kind of just threw her in the deep end.
I think. Well, the thing is like we went in and we were like, can she do anything? We didn't know anything about Helix. We didn't know anything about GDC. So now it's and so she's CEO, and everybody's like, can you do something? And she's really public on Twitter. And then GDC happens, and now it's like, oh, by the way, we're also making this new product that's going to blend everything we've ever done into one. It's not a matter of you're in control of Xbox or Windows. You are doing everything as one.
I didn't think of it at that point or to that point. Do you think maybe they weren't really prepared to announce all this stuff, and she kind of came out the floodgates and was like, you know, we got to prove that these choices that we've made, this new management is going to do something, and they just were like, yep, we're just going to send this out. You know, like I almost wonder if they were planning on waiting a little bit longer. You know,
Well, we got to think about it in the business world. Okay, we had to know about the business. Microsoft had to know about retirement for like pretty early on. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
But the original replacement also retired. I don't even know his name. It wasn't supposed to be the chick. I can't remember her name now. But
I have no idea.
it originally the person that was gonna be in charge of Xbox was a different person who also retired.
Oh,
And that's just because
bro found out he was in charge. He was like, I'm out. I'm out. Get me out of here.
And I just think it was happenstance. Like he was next in line and he was like, no, I want to retire too. You know,
He saw the Halo fans mad about that announcement, and he said, I don't want none of this.
I ain't getting mixed up in that nonsense.
I don't need that community against me.
So it's really like a level of, I mean, they were like, all right, I don't think it was who wants the job. I think when you're that high, it's probably a conversation of who is going to go for the job, who would do good for the job. And I think that's the reality that a lot of people need to sink in. I don't think they did an internal job posting for CEO.
Yeah.
I think it was a matter of, hey guys, who would be good for this role? Let's all have meetings and stuff. But I think it was pre-planned. She had to have known this was going to happen, but now in the community's mindset is like, what are we going to do? Right? What are they going to do? Like that's a tall order. And she just came from Microsoft AI department, who also had a tall order with all the Copilot updates and everything. So, I mean, I think her world went from one place to another real quick, and she accepted the job. So, you know, I think she had to have known something, but and I feel like this is bigger than we might be letting on. A lot of people are letting on right now. And I hope people, and it could just be, I mean, I'm gonna see a lot of it just because of game development. But I think this is huge, and I hope she's ready for the challenge. Do we get an Xbox showcase now? Is that gonna come back?
I don't think we'll get an Xbox. We might get like an Xbox Presents at Game Fest or a Summer Game Fest, but I don't see.
You don't think we'll get a showcase?
No.
Darn. That would be.
I would be happy to be surprised, but I just don't. I don't see that happening. Just from where we're at, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean that's really all we have.
That is really all we have. That was the one topic I was talking about at the beginning. If you stuck this long, we finally hit the one topic.
We did it. We finished the one topic. But I'm excited for what's to come. Obviously, we're kind of in the world of Xboxes, with just obviously our job field now, like the route we go, the things we cover. I mean, you even do some COD stuff.
One game.
The Hard Life.
Nothing.
What game? What is he on?
What have we been grinding?
Oh,
have you forgotten?
Marathon.
Yeah, we're marathon players now.
Yeah, we gotta go for that jacket.
I wish we could go for it. I really do.
Why can't we?
It's an event. Like there's teams of 3. They're like streamers and big like professional players.
You can't sign up for it.
No, it's not like when Super was saying Bungie's letting them have a marathon raid race. It's not actually. It's just like it's like a Twitch Rivals thing basically.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, it's not at all like a Destiny raid race.
Now I'm sad.
Yeah, I wanted the jacket too. That thing looks sick.
That's crazy.
Sorry, but we're getting off. Marathon is kind of bumping though. I can't lie. I cannot lie.
It is fun, but that's all we have for you. It's been great. Follow us on our socials, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. Get it all in there so you can see these stuff later on. And Ben, send us out.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a prediction show going on generally Tuesday nights around 9. Sometimes they get pushed back, sometimes they get pushed forward. We make sure to update you guys on Twitter if times are changing. With the College Halo season continuing to ramp up, we know some breaks are coming along here with springtime and all that type of stuff. We're going to keep trying to keep the action going best we can. And of course, as soon as we have some sort of announcement about if we're getting some sort of LAN or some sort of event, we will let you guys know what we know. Other than that, though, just remember, 500 gifted and you get the name Binky's Kid. But that's it. We'll talk to you guys in the next one.
Peace.